Barbara and I went to Hollywood, Florida on vacation last week, and while we were there, she filmed also. So why don't you come inside and watch her video too?
Geno and I take a road trip. We thrift, relax, and then we thrift some more. We just arrived at our first Goodwill on our road trip. We are in Fort Pierce. There's Geno filming. In we go. Why is Jesus always missing in the nativity scenes? This little mini wooden plate is hand painted. It's going for only 99 cents. But this mid-century modern piece behind it has holes for toothpicks and hors d'oeuvres. It's only $2.99. This vintage tile trivet is only going for $3.99. But tile trivets just don't sell well for me. The prices at this Goodwill are very good. These are vintage Satsuma pots. They're very colorful and go for about $20–25 a pair on eBay right now. I was passed up on this little plate, and I looked at it closer. It was only going for 99 cents. Turn it over, it's hand-painted from Limoges, France. I'll touch up those gold spots and sell it. We're heading to Fort Lauderdale to thrift with one of our subscribers that we're very fond of named Kathy. It's about 9:41 in the morning. We've already done one Goodwill, and now we're going to a Salvation Army. You excited?
Look straight ahead. Yes, I'm excited. That's Fort Lauderdale.
Well, here we are at store number 2, a Salvation Army superstore. I have high hopes for this one. A lot of hard goods in this Salvation Army, and here's a little end cap. Look at this horse. Doesn't it have an Italian flair? It's not marked. I think they're only asking a few dollars. $3.99. What do you think? Don't you think that looks like a good find? I'm going to try it. I asked Geno to buy this for me, and he said no. Here comes Geno, anxious to thrift in his new shirt. You ready to go find some treasures? We pulled up to store number 3. This town sure likes that term superstore. This Goodwill's a little smaller, not a lot of inventory. It's very clean. So far I haven't seen anything. Geno's on the other side of the store. There's a ukulele. Only $2.99. That's a pretty good price. Nope. This is vintage. It looks Italian. They're asking, I don't know, $3? The little donkey planter. I don't know. Should I try it? I'll show it to Geno. I just stepped aside to run the comps on this donkey planter. It is Italian made. It's going for about $20–25 on eBay. It doesn't settle very sturdy. It's only $3. I think we're going to keep it. I really like this sign. Both Geno and I have lived on the beach in our past. I was in Sarasota and he was in Hollywood. I miss the beach. We're heading into Red, White, and Blue thrift store in Hollywood, Florida. I'm so excited I can't even hold my phone steady. A lot of ceramics on this aisle, and kitchen things, and bowls and serving bowls and more bowls. This metals aisle was well stocked. I enjoyed looking at everything, but just nothing I really wanted to pick up. I had to move a little fast because there were a lot of people behind me. This is the figurines aisle. It was pretty well stocked. I went through it. I kind of looked for unique things that might sell for $25 or more. Nothing here yet. Geno was just down here, so I bet he picked up the cool stuff. Mostly typical figurines you see in a Goodwill. I kind of like those owls, but I'll leave them. We went from the metal aisle to the wood aisle, figurine aisle, and now down here. I'm like in awe. It's so funny, I'm touching things that Sam from Jolie Flips Vintage has already touched in her video. Like this. Look at that tree. $4.99. I gotta have it. I have the mate to this in my inventory now. I wanted 2 of them, and now I do. First find at Red, White, and Blue. Okay, heading into a Goodwill in Hollywood. Geno's already inside. He's always so anxious to get inside. Well, the new pattern with Goodwills is they're mostly clothes. And Geno and I are not clothes resellers. We like the hard goods. But the hard goods here is a little sparse. But we're going to look and see what we can find. I'm going to ask you guys a question. I like fall, but I'm not a big fan of Halloween. Do any of you feel the same? Let me know in the comments. Another Goodwill superstore. I'll let you know if I think it is a superstore. Geno is off and running. They're very friendly here. I'm going to take this right off the worker's cart. It's a little trinket box. You can tell it's vintage by the discoloration of that rim there. Little teapot. They're asking $1.99. It's enamel. I'm going to take it right off the cart. They call this Goodwill a superstore. Well, I disagree. There's only 4 aisles of hard goods. Let's see where Geno is. I mean, there's nothing here for us. You find anything? Show me. You and your Halloween.
Yeah, batteries are dead, but that's okay.
Good for you. Good find. Well, so far, this is not the superstore I was expecting. You know, thrifting is like that. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to kind of catch the store at just the right time. Another trend in a lot of Goodwills is a lot of new merchandise. Well, that doesn't work for a thrifter. I can get all these items at Walmart. Another aisle not for us. I know everything bees is trending right now, but not in my eBay store. The shelf is mostly kitchen things, plates and cups. This is a vintage sewing box. And this is a lucite necklace holder. I should have picked that one up. Those green composts were plastic. I noticed we can drive 250 miles away from our home, and I find the same things in this Goodwill that we had in the Goodwill in our town. Funny. Some tiki mugs I don't want. Plates. Not for us. Nothing down here for us. There's the clear aisle. Should always still look at the clear. Every once in a while you'll find some baccarat. Look what's ahead of us, guys. It's the Hard Rock Casino. We were there our first night. We lost. So Geno, on this drizzling morning in Hollywood, Florida, where are we going?
The Salvation Army, and right next door to it is a Goodwill.
Great. What's happening at Salvation Army today?
It's Wacky Wednesday. Everything half price except furniture.
That fits us really well.
Yeah, we're wacky.
And maybe we'll hit up American Thrift.
Okay, that's down the street from there.
Okie dokie. All right, guys, we'll catch you in a bit. Hey, we're here at Salvation Army in Hollywood, Florida. Very large store, but here's something I never see at a Goodwill. There is a line waiting to get in, and we are at the back of the line. This is Salvation Army's Wacky Wednesday. Everything in the store is 50% off. It's crazy. I had to step aside to get away from the crowds to show you what I chose. I chose this almost like a Florentine lemon tray. They're asking $1.99. I might get that for $1. Reminds me of Italy. This is a Pier 1 piece. It does have a bird on it. It's nicely made. They're asking $1.99. I'm going to get it for $1. So far, Wacky Wednesday is pretty good for me. I pulled off the shelf this platter. It's from Italy, Deruta. But I don't want to ship it. And I definitely don't want to take it home in the car. But it's a good value if somebody wants to pick it up. Things from Italy are usually considered quality. Here is a nostalgic thing for me. Growing up, we always had these somewhere on my mother's hutch or on our tables. Small little trays. They're asking $3.99. But I don't think they're going to resell for very much. But boy, that brings back memories. Very hungry after thrifting, so there's Geno. He took me to Buca di Pepe. And we're sitting looking at our menus. We've been to 7 thrift stores while we were here.
We didn't get as much as we should, but we did okay.
I bought more than Geno did.